Hey everyone, this is TF Nut. Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Star Wars The Black Series, Star Wars The Clone Wars Cad Bane. I do apologize, we're still in this makeshift setup here that's very shadily against the wall. I don't have a place to do proper reviews right now. The last one that I did with Venom was a little rough. I'll try to do a little bit better this time with this guy here, but I'm very happy that we are finally getting a 6-inch Black Series Cad Bane figure. Yeah, he's one of my favorite characters in Clone Wars, as he is for a lot of people. And we've been asking for more Black Series Clone Wars stuff for a long time. We're starting to get some more stuff recently, and I'm glad that one of the newer Black Series figures for Clone Wars is Cad Bane here. We already had him in the Comic-Con exclusive pack that came with Toto 360, I believe, and yeah, we just have this regular one here that doesn't come with anything except, his own accessories. So I'm not super mad about that. As long as I had have Cad Bane in my collection, I'm super happy. So I already took it out of the box, as you can see here. So let's just go ahead and take a look. It's very standard with the new Black Series stuff. It's yellow. When it comes to the Clone Wars, it says Cad Bane, ages 4 and up. Really nice artwork right there of Cad Bane. I believe that's supposed to be a Mandalorian loyalist, which I have not found any of the Walmart exclusive Black Series Clone Wars stuff, which is stupid that they're all Walmart exclusives at this point. It's really annoying. There it says Star Wars The Black Series, and then there's nothing at the top. It's just a window box, as you can see there. And then you can get a multilingual read up here of Cad Bane. The figure right there. Well, it's really just an image of the characters, not the figure. There you go. And if you need the barcode, let's back up a little bit. I got it right here. Hopefully I got it. There you go. So, yeah. Let's just go ahead again and take a look at the figure. So with this figure, not only does he have certain accessories, but he has removable parts that are also considered accessories. So first of all, let's talk about the hat. They did a very good job with how this hat is done. I really like how it looks. Now, there's one side that has the dirt paint right there. As you can see, it's like a dry brushing there. So that kind of indicates that that's the one that's going to go forward. You could wear it any way you want. There's slightly silver paint right there, as you can see on the hat. And it's a nice soft plastic. I was honestly afraid that this was not going to be removable, but it is removable. You simply just place it on his head like so. And it looks really good. You can shift it around so it can be more raised up, more covering his face. It generally will sit in any direction because his head is around. So that's pretty awesome. He also has 2 of these blasters, which we're going to just take a look at one of these, which is very hard to take out of the holster. 2 of these pistols. I don't know what exactly the model is called. It has nice black paint on the barrel, though. It also has very nice silver paint. It looks really good, and I do like the brown handle. So overall, you get 2 of these and you have a nice scope there. The sculpt and paint is actually very well done. It's very easy to insert. Again, as you can see here, it's a little tricky because there's the hole right there is a little small, but it's not too bad. There's what the other one looks like. I will go ahead and take it out just so you see. Yeah, it's very much the same, as you can see there. Now, this I think is actually coming off. This is the oh, that swivels. This is a little poncho, or not really a poncho. Why did I say that? It's a satchel is what I meant to say. Excuse me. And it's on there, and it's got this, it's molded like this so it goes around the body easier, and it just drapes around the back very easily. It's just a very standard. I mean, I don't think we've seen this before, but it's just not, it's not super special when it comes to bags and whatnot. And it doesn't need to be. It's just a bag, It does look really good. I could have some better paint that's really just molded in this sort of very dark brown plastic, but it's cool that you at least get it to be removable. Again, insert it, all the way over around his head, which is giving me some trouble. And it goes over like so. Again, it likes to sit. Well, it likes to actually fall off the shoulders sometimes, which you can readjust, but it likes to form with his back pretty well. Last thing I want to talk about is I had no idea until right before the camera was turned on. These pieces around the mouth are removable. So you can see the holes on the side of his neck right there. This is I want to say it's molded in a gray plastic to make it look silver, but it does very much have somewhat of a metallic look to it. Are these respirators or something? I don't really remember. But you just have a peg that goes into the peg hole on the side of his head. As you can see there, it is a little tricky trying to do this behind the camera. And the light's not really being shown off too well. But it sticks on there just fine. You can swivel it up and down. Again, you can take it off. So that way, any of you who are worried that this thing is going to be stuck to his head, you can take it off. And then you could modify this head onto a clone trooper body, like that one episode where he took over one of the clone troopers. So yeah, that's really awesome. Lots of nice accessories and alternate parts with this guy. Okay, so I had to take some things off of Cad Bane for now because they're going to get in the way of me doing the detail portion. First of all, the head sculpt. The head sculpt is fantastic. They did an excellent job with the sculpting. They can't really use the 3D printing on the likeness since it's not a, more of a real, like a, it doesn't have a human face. So the sculpting all the way here and the paint is just spectacular. It's really good. Part of me does want a Cad Bane head that's just stern, no teeth showing off, but with this being just a regular face that we're getting with the retail version, which it's not different with the exclusive one, it's still awesome. I'm not going to complain about it. They did a great job. That's what the back of the head looks like. It's like a dark blue almost at the back. You can see how that respirator, whatever that is, rests here. This whole figure is very much Western. Like this, I have a friend who's a customizer, and he likes the Fallout series, and I was like, this would make a great Fallout custom, to be quite honest, excuse me. So when it comes to the actual duster coat, that's what I'm calling it. I know it's probably called something else in their world, but for us, it's a duster coat. It's just molded in this brown. And there's not much paint going on, unfortunately. If you're looking at the vest on his chest, it's a dark brown there. But we have some light brown shading going on there. That's what I wish that they sort of did. I think the browns are supposed to be different colors, though. I do wish we at least got some kind of shading, though, in the actual duster coat. But as you can see here, you can even see now, we have the butterfly twins there. Nice silver right there on this belly, and then we have these almost like these silver bullets, or not bullets, what I mean. They're canisters. It could be for ammo, could be for anything. They're just nice and silver. There's some brown in there too. Nice wrinkles sculpted in there, and then you have the collar as well, which it is a separate piece, as you can see there. So there are the shoulders. We also get these whatever these are here on the little collar. So that's what this arm looks like, at least. It has this piece here that droops down, it covers the arm there. We have these tubes that are all the way into the sculpt. I don't think you could pull these out. They must be glued in somewhere. We also have this nice gauntlet, which is just almost like a very dark, almost dirty silver metallic that they have there. We do have some red buttons on there. And then there's the glove with his blue fingers being exposed. We have something very similar on this side. I forget what the race of Cad Bane is, if you guys remember. And then right there, I can't tell you if these are the similar sculpt or not. They're similar sculpt, but they're not the exact same. Just the way they all look. Again, nice black soft plastic tubes going into the arms. Looking really nice. I really dig the detail and the paint going on here so far, except for the duster coat, which even then, it's not that bad. You have some of these silver pieces that are very much like on the collar there. You get down here, and his gray pants have really nice shading. So there's dark gray with some light gray in there. You have the boots. You have these nice holsters, which don't have much paint detail, but they do have somewhat of like a leather type of sculpt going on there. And then this is what the front here looks like. You do, I forget exactly what these are called. These thrusters, whatever these are. Please tell me I'm right. I remember him being able to fly because of these, at least in short distances. But they do have some nice silver on there. I believe it's molded in silver. It does look really nice. And the shoes also look pretty good. You can see some nice details on his shins right there for the boots. And then that's what the bottom there for the feet looks like. Really nice treading. What does the back of the side look like? The back side there. he's pretty flat. I shouldn't say that, but it's just not much going on here. There's a little bit of sculpting going on the joints, as you can see there, on the knees at least. And then also on the elbows, you actually get a better idea of what the sculpting looks like in those elbows. When you bend the elbows, though, you can see right there, it's smooth, which is typical at this point when it comes to some of these Black Series figures. So, overall, great details. Articulation-wise, so there's a separate head, the separate head piece going up in here. And it does allow for a swivel, and you can hear my dog out there. You also, that came off. This is also a separate piece that goes into the torso. So it's a lot. It's actually limited here at the actual head, but that neck piece does allow for some tilt forward, back, side to side. Good amount of motion. Excuse me. So the back is pretty good actually for the butterfly joint, but the forward's not great. The arms go all the way around, as you can see there. They do go in and out. They actually go out really far. We do have a separate arm swivel that goes up here. And then we do have a single joint elbow that actually bends pretty well, as you can see there. Trying to focus up. And also has a separate swivel right there. But these tubes get in the way, just a heads up. So try not to rotate this elbow too much, or else you might break those tubes. Hand can hinge up and down. Also swivels, that's for both hands. We do have somewhat of a ball joint. Yeah, actually, the back is pretty good. Forward, not so much. Side to side, it does swivel there. We do we have legs. They go out that much. So that's pretty good. Not really, back actually a little bit. In and out, as you can see, really good in and out. It's not as full split, but it's good enough for Cad Bane. We do have an upper thigh swivel there, separate piece. And then we have a single jointed knee with a swivel also there. The swivels might be redundant because we have upper thigh swivel, upper knee, or a knee swivel, excuse me, not an upper knee swivel. That doesn't make sense. But either way, it's really good. And then forward that much for the foot all the way down. And then we have an ankle rocker. So it looks like there's not that much articulation if you're counting like the single jointed elbows, but it's all good enough and it gets a good range of motion. So I'm going to end this review with a quick size comparison here, and I don't have any toy photography set up because I don't have enough space to do toy photography right now, unfortunately. I will get around to doing toy photography of this guy in the near future on my Instagram page, so stay tuned for that. But on the left, you can see a standard size Marvel Legends figure like the Retro Spider-Man, which they're usually a little bit taller than Black Series figures. And then on the right, we have a standard size Black Series figure with the Beskar Mandalorian there. And I can't tell with Cad Bane's hat on, but I do believe the Mandalorian is a tiny bit taller. But either way, Cad Bane fits in scale with the rest of your Black Series collection. This figure is extremely awesome. I am very happy to have it in my collection. And to be quite honest, I think it's one of the best Black Series figures of the year, which some people might unfortunately have to wait till the beginning of next year to get because it's sold out when it comes to pre-orders on certain areas. I got mine on Amazon. It shipped relatively quick. Like, I was very surprised how quick it shipped. It's a $20 figure. I actually found one also at a local GameStop, so check there. Hopefully they'll hit stores like Walmart's and Target's, but you can also check Hasbro Pulse as well as Big Bad Toy Store, maybe even Entertainment Earth. Overall, a great figure with a really good amount of accessories, awesome detail and sculpting. And whilst the articulation could be seen as it should be better in some areas, like with the single joints in the arms and legs, it still gets a good amount of range of motion to where I think that you can do really whatever pose you want with this guy that you're going to want to get him in. Thank you guys very much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment down below what you think about the figure, what you think about the review. Leave a like, share amongst your friends, and I will see you guys later.